This is some chill guitar right here. I like it. Oh yeah, I love this soundtrack for this game. It's very pleasant. It's really nice to listen to. I don't know. I love the Dark Souls games. They've got some really nice iconic songs. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. What am I doing? There we go. I should probably look into the foregone axe. Let's go take a look at these new axes before I do anything. I'd like to upgrade them. It'd actually be really nice if you could see the upgrade paths before you did the upgrading. So, like, if I could actually look at this thing and see, like, hey, what is the rotted axe, how good is the rotted axe by the time it reaches max level? Oh, well. Oh, so the foregone axe has already been upgraded. Same thing with the rotted axe. Yeah, so some of them will just straight up come pre-upgraded. Sweet. I like that. Okay, well, let's go back to the house. I'm just going to put away the weapons. I'm going to keep my digging tools for a while, and we'll replace them at some point when we find something that is undeniably better. Oh, listener garb. Didn't realize we had listener equipment that we could grab. Transfer this. I'm going to transfer these. I've got, like, a bunch. I don't need it. So we actually got... We got equipment here. Insurgent armor. Okay, I really wish this was a compare. So the listener garb is 60, 15, 25, 10. So, slightly more defense. Increases stamina cost by an additional... Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. No, I'm not. It looks just a little bit dumb. Let's see. Wander, I'm loving Book of Demons. It's so good. I'm liking it too. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I hadn't played it before now. Well, I did play it before now, but, you know, I didn't actually follow through and finish it. It's a fun game. It's hectic as hell. Especially now that I've got Twitch integration in. But I don't really regret that. Okay, so we want to do... How much money? I'm only going to be able to upgrade the shovel here, but I think that's okay. So... Not enough. Ugh, that's maybe a bit more scoria than I was intending on. We haven't found anybody's toolkits, right? We just go, I know what I could do. I've got an easy solution. I should probably also figure out how to get, Yokel. Yokel? Jokel. Sorry. I thought he was Skokel for a while, and then I remembered it's Jokel, but I still had trouble with it. And then now he's a Yokel. Man, he's everything. He's Okel. Okel, man. Alright, so we're just gonna go into the Shadow Cave for a second and murder, like, 2 shadows. That does, like, no damage. It's hilarious. Okay, so we're just gonna kill her. How much is that? It's just enough for the singular upgrade. Is that just enough for what I want? Probably, but I'm gonna go hit this one just in case. Hello! I will admit, I do miss my two-handed weapon. That thing was rad for, killing these guys. But yeah, I think 18,000 is perfectly fine. Let's see. So, did a quick search about the Guardian Pack. 2 theories I've seen. They grow based on damage taken and based on where you are in the story. Interesting. Works for me. I'll probably hang on to them at least for a while. 25% extra money is nothing to sniff at. And also, thank you, Lone Rose, for the sub. How are you doing tonight? I am doing good. I'm playing I don't know. I like the double features night where I play Hades and Ashen, because they're two of my favorite games currently. Probably my two favorite series. I really like Book of Demons, but god, that game stresses me out. Like, playing it actually makes me feel neurotic. To the point where, we were lying in bed last night, Shell and I were talking, and I was just like, I legitimately don't feel good. Because, like, I was stressing so much. Because of how that game, like, boils down. It wasn't that, like, big of a deal, but it was just, like, I felt really stressed and, like, I don't know. I hadn't felt that stressed since, like, college or something. It was wild. Okay, so we want to go Matriarch's Seat and go back down there. See, buy as many Scoria patches you can hold. I'd be able to buy, like, one? It's not really worth it. I mean, I could. It would help, but it also is like, meh. Okay, so let's do another attempt. We've already cleared out almost everything. I think this time I'm going to try doing the jumping path down. And see what I get that way. Now I've got... Okay, good. I've got my shield out. Okay, no. It doesn't look like we've got... Oh, there's the other staff man. Okay, so they do run out of stamina eventually. Has he forgotten about me? Okay, he's coming. Come on, dude. I got a shield guy in fight. Thank you. Best co-op, non-co-op partner. Do I not have a teammate? She's not disabled. Shouldn't be. A disabled multiplayer. Keep going for a bit, because she showed up with us in the Shadow Cave, so she should show back up at some point. I found another Diablo game called Grim Dawn that's quite enjoyable. I've tried to play, do a series on Grim Dawn several times at this point. And the first time was for a good old games, like, stream event thing that they had done. That I was invited to, which is actually rather fun. And then the second time was multiplayer with a group. But we didn't get very... We got decently far. The main problem was you couldn't hear the story, and so it straight up was just like a boring loot grindfest situation, which is unfortunate. And so I'll probably do Grim Dawn again, solo or with Shell or something. I don't really know. Because I'd like to. I had a lot of fun with it. Because it's one of the really good Diablo successors. Grim Dawn and, Grim Dawn and Path of Exile are absolutely... Oh, there she is. Took you long enough. Grim Dawn and Path of Exile are absolutely the, like, true Diablo 2 successors. Oh, damn it. What have I done? Why am I doing this? There we go. I'm taking loads of damage. Knowing that there's soup at the end of this, this short gauntlet is making me lazy, because I know I can get to the soup and be all good. So is the story of Grim Dawn any good? Yeah, I don't know. It's a great game. And it's got, like, this weird futuristic post-apocalypse vibe going for it, which is different, and there's, like, demons possessing people and stuff. Feel a bit sad to say about Grim Dawn, since it's the successor to Titan Quest. Yeah, so I would say Titan Quest is a successor to Diablo 2. but it was slightly half-baked. It had some good ideas, but I think Grim Dawn was the point where they, like, really hit their stride for making a good action RPG. Just like how Torchlight 1 was pretty good, and Torchlight 2 was better. Even though, you know, obviously Torchlight 2 is the successor to Torchlight 1, yada yada yada. There was another one. Oh yeah, there he is. If you kill them while they're still spawning, they die in one hit, I think. Oh, hi. What are you doing, lady? Well, I guess we can just raffle stomp them in the corner, and I guess that works fine. She really just is forging on ahead. Unless this is another... No. I have multiplayer turned off, so she's just stupid right now. I've been up there. This feels different. I don't think I've been there. Have I? Hard to tell, hard to say. Anything up here? I feel like I'm missing secrets upon secrets. Yeah, that weird hallway looks different. So which is more challenging, this or Lords of the Fallen? I don't know, that's actually... That's a toughie. So, I think I would say Lords of the Fallen, if only because Lords of the Fallen is worse. So the main problem is, Lords of the Fallen has, like, crashing issues and, like, a bunch of other problems. So it's a little easier to say Lords of the Fallen is harder, because not only do you have to, like, beat the game, but you have to beat the game itself. And, like, it's straight up kind of organized against you. Okay. Is this... Oh. I straight up missed this the first time. Whereas this game is a little easier. The enemies don't have too many tricks. You're pretty much only ever up against... Whoa! Well, she's dead. And I'm on my own again. That's dumb. Not that big of a deal, but it's dumb. So this is the way to the Shadowlands, which we don't care about. So I guess I've missed the shortcut at this point, but not that big of a deal. Okay. I gotta go back a second. Oh, I don't like alt-tabbing from this game. What was the other thing? Thank you for all you do. Let's see. One of the only streams on YouTube you can watch recently. Give them the shovel. Sorry. Brain is processing any means of getting the AI companion back, and I don't have much. Nope, that didn't work. Oh. Okay, shouldn't experiment too much. Let's just lure him back. Okay. On stamina recharge. Yeah, at first I was leery about the stamina charge, stamina cost increases. But they're not so bad just because my stamina bar is getting long. Helps. Okay. Brain is elsewhere. Unfortunately, I pretty much can't think about anything else apart from the game right now. Which makes me feel a bit lame. Oh, that was close. I like the fact that there's a out of stamina noise for this game. It doesn't It's a nice feature, I guess. Because if you're not paying attention to meters and stuff, that lantern does not have much range. I ain't getting it back. Back again. Okay, gotta get stamina up. Come at me, humdrum. There we go. We're good. Okay, note to self, don't accidentally press left bumper, your character does the stupids. The painful stupids. At least we've got juice up ahead. But first I should lure all these fellows. Hello, fellows! Come say hi. The big guy should be coming for me well before the skeletons do, and then we can just deal with the rest of it. That messed with him. Come on, I'm up here. Further. Into the kill room. Yeah, the other reason why I would say this game is easier than Lords of the Fallen is your character actually controls like somebody that isn't at least 50% bus genetically. Like, I liked the idea of Lords of the Fallen, but it felt just so unrefined compared to this. And, you know, I'm sure people are going to disagree with me on this one. And I think that's fine. But, like, Lords of the Fallen just felt like it needed one more year in development. And if they had actually done that, it would have been a fantastic game. But because they didn't, it just was kind of eh. Look up. Ooh, that is actually really nice. And thank you, Koppel and Daniel for the bits. Charity. Okay. Gotta take him out before I get slammed. Now we just gotta get some stamina back. These guys are pretty beefy, but they don't feel like it. What was the game I was playing recently where all the enemies felt like just giant meat sponges and it sucked? See, it did not help that you practically needed this special boss items to be effective in Lords of the Fallen to be... or for your experience. Yeah, that was definitely a complaint that I had. I had the same problem with the Surge, actually. Both were games that had, like, decent ideas. But I liked the special weapons. They were cool, but I felt like it was too punishing for you not to get them. I'll admit, I have kind of the opposite trouble in Dark Souls, where you get all the, like, special boss weapons and 90% of them are crap, compared to, like, the most basic straight sword being, like, if I remember right, straight up one of the best weapons in Dark Souls 3. Like, that was just confusing. I'm fine with that, but... and not exactly what I was expecting going into Dark Souls 3, that, like, yeah, hey, that basic longsword that you start with, best weapon. If you want to just go fast and light. What? I feel like I'm gonna get ganked here. There's still a bunch of big dudes. See, Dark Souls 2 is the best for that. 3 was really disappointing in that regard. I liked the weapons in Dark Souls 2. Most of them were pretty good. Oh, seriously? More soup? Heck yeah. Oh, of course, now we've got the Gauntlet of... Biggins. God, I really wish I had a friend for this. Alright. Shit. Let's see how far things will follow me. Maybe the little skitter dudes will. I hear them. Ow. Okay, that one's dead. Part of the problem is I can't really tell who or what or where. Okay. Camera angle in here is not working for me. Oh, there goes one. Big guy number 2. Okay. They have weird beards. They don't actually do that much damage, though. I'm just gonna win by being squirrely. Oh, that actually hit me. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Drink up. Okay, so we got a screamer over here. Ah, shit. Where's the other dude? Did he fling himself into the ether? He might have. Ow. Is anybody reminded of the dredge? From Banner Saga, fighting these guys. They remind me of the dredge. The weird magic. The weird magic. Big, generally like heavy weapons. Oh, I don't think I want to be near whatever the hell that is. Well, it's a... Yeah, the big guys actually don't do that much damage, which is kind of nice. They're mainly just dangerous because you're fighting them in conjunction with a bunch of other dudes. Hello? Oh. Come on, come back to the safety. Oh, no. I have to fight him on that platform. Well, that's fine. I really wish you could quick loot in this game. Because, yeah, I don't want to go the way of his... I don't want to go the way of his, like, little skittery shadow man. hate fighting without railings. And small passages and stuff. Oh, you respawned. Large scoria stash for that, though. Nice. Oh god, does it keep going? Are we not done? I mean, it looks like I could probably leap that, but I probably should. Yeah, we can keep drinking. I've barely even used half of this. Okay, so I see Skelemen. And more Akodos. Oh, they roar with their open chest. Ow. Ow. I didn't have my shield out. I was trying to block and it wasn't working. Okay, so I think it disappeared. I think I do need the light. Well, it's a good thing I had invested in chivalry. Okay, so this one leads down. This is tense. But, no, stop. Pick up the thing. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this game compared to Dark Souls. Picking up items in Dark Souls is fairly quick. You can do it kind of on the fly. This game, no. Punishes you. Alright. Well, we got the jumping puzzle. We've also got this area. Oh. I thought this was going to be the boss arena. Well, butts. Let's go get soup. Where's that dripping from? All the way up there. God, this game is lovely. Low poly with textures is a really nice visual style. And I'm really glad that they chose it for this one, because it looks nice. Okay. Wait, what? I think I need to kill this thing. I don't want it showing up at a later date. But you can tell I missed stuff on the jumping puzzle route, because there's that whole thing there. Oh boy. It's still going. And I'm alone for all of this, because my ally was dumb and flung herself into the abyss on like one of the first fights. Oh. I'm so glad you can stun lock these guys. They've got, like, a really long aggro radius. And they really just kind of come out of everywhere. I should have probably weighed in on the soup now that I'm thinking about it. We might get another soup. We might get another soup in the middle of the boss room. It's not uncommon for them to give soup there. I don't remember about the previous boss, but I definitely remember it on that first boss. Okay. Damn it. Tried rolling a little late. I think I might have actually backstepped. Oh yeah, shit, they are everywhere. Okay, and then we've got a biggin. I'm totally out of stamina here. I was really hoping he'd fling himself off the edge. My instinct is to pick up those items as I go by, but I know I shouldn't. I know it's a bad idea. We do have a bunch of other healing items here. I haven't really mentioned that. It's probably a jump point. Death if I fall, though. Oh god, why do I have so much money? Give me one of those hermit ladies, please. Well, do I risk it? Been risking it this entire time. Don't gank. Ooh, worth it. Okay. The tension really is getting to me. Hey Altorial, how much left? How much do I have left? Feels like this place is endless. And is there any kind of shortcut? I'm sorry. Shit. Double shit. Oh. How the... Okay, we gotta cross before he comes back. Oh, it actually looks like there is ground down there. It just might get me killed. Okay. I'm about 3/4 finished. Okay, that's not so bad. I'm just like... The tension's getting to me. I want to be outside again. Yeah, he didn't die. He was... Well, I mean, that's a benefit. But they might just not take as much damage. From falling. I'm looking for, like, tricks, but I don't think... Got any. Shoot. I could have dealt with the, Damn. Well, maybe co-op partner will live this time. I could have easily dealt with the screamer, maybe. I should have healed. Damn. Double damn. Long run back. Okay, yeah, Ring of Sacrifice would have been nice, because there's no means of getting it back here. Okay. Is that co-op friend? That's co-op friend. Okay, so we're good. Yeah, at least I have a helper until she flings herself into the void. They don't do platforming well. I feel like if they fall off, they should just respawn. Did she have a basket before? I don't remember. I don't think so. Oh well. I mean, I'm getting better at these guys, but still. Okay. Very focused on me. Which makes life a little bit easier. Let's see, has Wanda looked at her barrel yet? Yup. Yeah, I've experienced the barrel. And all that entails. Not actually that big of a deal. Okay, Altorial, if you wanna... If you wanna lead me to... what is it? The jumping spot. Because I know there's a way to jump down. And having that on this one would be kind of nice. Like, I know it's a nook hidden by not barrels, pots. But I lost it. Oof. Okay, but yeah, now for the long trek down again. I'm gonna see if I can make it a bit faster, because there... It looked like there was a way that I could fall. To, like, skip much of it.